Family. Okay, so I'm looking for some clarity for myself, and I thought I would share. So what we're going to do is we're going to do two piles, and we're going to do the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So those are your choices, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. This is the information that the divine feminine needs to know. This is the information that the divine masculine needs to know. You can ask questions. Now she gets her pick of guys. That's an interesting comment to have just heard. All right, that's interesting. I've actually heard that recently. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys down. I do have us charging, and I can't. I don't want to put you on your side, so I'm just gonna put you right like that. And let's do this. So we're gonna work with, because we're working with the divine feminine and the divine masculine, we're gonna work with the two kind of energies of we're going to have the Archangel power for coming across for the divine masculine. I don't know why, just because. And the divine feminine in the Angel Tarot. But you're going to get one card of each. You're also going to get one card from the messages from your angels. Okay? This is, it's interesting. This is what happens when light workers can't sleep. My cats wouldn't let me sleep. I tried, you know. It's a beautiful evening, and I hate wasting, this kind of gorgeous weather, but no sleep for me last night. My mom, I used to hear my mother, her comment was, she used to say, no sleep for the wicked. I'm like, okay. Well, there was no sleep for me. Okay, so the first message for the divine feminine, right there, I'm not looking at it. And the message for the divine masculine, right there. Okay. And for the Angel Tarot, these decks are so big. My hands are so little. It's almost impossible for me to shuffle them. I was watching another reader that was doing a pick a card reading, and I was looking at her cards, and I thought, man, what cards are those? They're so beautiful. They were all shiny. One side was silver, and one of the decks of cards, and the other card were gold. And they were these decks. My cards are beaten to hell. I mean, you guys have been with me. I mean, I don't know how long you guys have been following, and welcome to anyone who's new. And if you're just checking in, checking it out, press the subscribe button, and you will get notified for all of these videos. I do a lot, Anyway, my cards, if you have followed me for a while, my cards go everywhere with me. And I read on Sedona's Mountain Rocks. I read in Wisconsin, out in the fields. I read on the coastal beaches of California, and all over up in the redwoods. My cards are everywhere. So they've had the shit kicked out of them, and for that reason, they look like this. But they've got my energy in them, so it's kind of hard to drop them. All right, so that's the divine feminine. My hands are so little, I'm sorry, but Spirit knows what we need to see. Divine masculine. I'll timestamp this and let you guys know if you want to fast forward and you don't want to go through all of this. So she's got two to choose from. That was one message. Let me see, anything else coming? Oh, I love that. There isn't anything that I wouldn't do for you. You've got a friend in me. That is the really coolest message ever. Like, seriously? Now, why is it so easy for me to hold this deck? Look how much narrower. That's so odd. I mean, they both have the same amount. Look at that. I should count my cards. I'm wondering if I'm missing half my cards. Well, we're not taking the hangers on. Divine feminine. Isn't that weird? These ones are so compressed. Oh, that's interesting. I took this one. So this is a floater for everyone because it flipped up. Okay? So here we go. Let me turn on my light because it's starting to get dark in here. Okay. So we have the divine feminine is being She gets first dibs because ladies go first. Ladies go first. Alrighty. I'm uploading a reading for somebody else as we speak. Let me see if it's finished processing. Oh, it is. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on a second. All right, let's turn it around. I'll be thinking. 6 of Gabriel.
Hi, Lisa. This is Sherry.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I'm getting to your reading now. It's been a crazy...
Somebody's been waiting for a reading. Okay, so there we go.
Hi, Lisa. This is Sherry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so 6 of Gabriel. Gabriel is the messenger. 5 minutes and 46 seconds in. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, or promotions. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I've already done a reading for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. So there's 2, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to allow you guys to see them both. I might, since it's a holiday weekend. And what's interesting is this is a different Archangel coming forward, but it's the same message. We're getting the same message. Now, what's interesting is I think that this came forward for the Divine Masculine before, and I was saying that I was the Divine Masculine. I felt like I was the Divine Masculine, but we have both within us, don't we? So here we see somebody coming back. They've done a really good job. And you know what? I mean, this is actually following. So maybe I am the Divine Masculine because this was the message for the Divine Feminine the last time when I was saying I was Divine Masculine. So I find that interesting. So you've done a really good job, basically. And it's time to move to the next level. And you can see this person is victorious. Look at the smile on their face. Yeah! Riding up on a white horse, flags waving, excited. Now, what's interesting, the difference about this one is there's nobody there. Why is there nobody there? In the other one, everyone was singing their praises, but this one's coming in secret. So 6 is talking about not being so concerned about the material world, not being so worried about the material, recognizing that you are supported all along. And Archangel Gabriel, that's who I work with. She's the messenger. That's my job. She's right there. She's flying right behind you, meaning, so you're going to be getting messages from her. You can expect positive things here. This is about promotions. This is about public acknowledgement. People are impressed with you. People are, you've got a very good reputation. You've worked very hard, and you're being recognized for your efforts. This is nothing about ego, pride. This is all about well-deserved pride. You should be proud of yourself. You're getting positive feedback. People respect you. But they don't want you to rest on that. They don't want you to sit around because literally it's time to get moving. This horse is moving, right? So it's about making choices at this time. Ones that affect you in a positive way personally, rather than making choices that have been self-sacrificing to others. So this is about now reaping the rewards and allowing yourself to benefit, because it's now time to take care of you. And this was brought out in the other message, so I might release both readings. I like this. This is what we were getting before. You've done a good job. You've worked really, really hard, but now it's time to receive rewards as well, and allow yourself to have that. Balance. Archangel Zadkiel coming forward. Okay, so this is interesting. The reading that I listened to today, it was about the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, and it was talking about the Divine Feminine needing balance. And this is about cooperating, this is about compromising, and this is about the perfect timing. So here Archangel Zadkiel is pouring water from one cup to the other. You see that? Balancing things out. So water is emotion. There's a lot of blue around here, which is truth and speech. And Zadkiel, his duties are, this is the twin. Did you know that this is the twin flame angel? He has a twin flame. And he's helping bring balance. So equal pouring out of the cups from one to the So often this, if you look at this is like the Two of Cups. So this is the Two of Cups is a very positive message. Now, it can be as far as, it doesn't have to just be about love, but generally when you see the Two of Cups, it's fulfillment. It's true connection. It is, it generally is partnership, so it can be partnership in business, but relationships, it's love, unified love, it's harmony, and you see, because the water is equally exchanging between the two, so this is a positive message for relationships of any type, of any partnerships for any type. It's about honor, respect, and balance, and it's about that any new relationships will be rewarding for you. And if you want to, if you're talking about love, it's definitely about a sexual attraction between two. And what's interesting, though, whether they are able to express this or not, that's interesting to me. So the need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. So you're seeking balance is what's going on here, and you want to move forward in a balanced way. You want to come forward in a way that is beneficial for both. You don't want to make hasty decisions. You don't want to make impulsive moves or decisions right now. However you have maybe acted in the past, this is about reevaluating maybe the way you went about doing things previously, so that you can maybe change your approach. Maybe you didn't handle things very well in the past. If you were impulsive and did things that you wanted to change, this is about rectifying those situations. And if there's dramatic life changes that you're considering making at this time, you want to approach these methodically. So with logic and cooperatively, taking into consideration both points of view or others' points of view, whoever's involved, see things from their perspective. Kindness and compassion are the two things, because maybe if there's a rectifying that needs to take place, there may be the need for forgiveness and understanding and compassion. And the forgiveness brings about healing. So it's a positive. This is all a very positive message. This is about knowing when to move forward and when to stay still. So it's interesting when you see the first reading that we just got. I will release them. It's interesting the order that we're getting these in, because the first reading was telling you, stop hesitating, it's time to move forward. And this is telling you how you do it, what you're supposed to consider. Okay? And for this message, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. You're being watched over. So maybe here you are. These definitely are going to be released together, because they're just lining up. It's just confirmation, and it's filling things out. So you're being protected is what you're being shown. That what the changes that you're going through, change is never a simple thing. So it can be exciting, but it can be scary at the same time. You're moving into a new territory. So it's kind of like the deer. I think of the deer totem. Walk gently on your path. You're either coming out of a difficult situation and are trying to find your footing, or you're moving into a situation and you want to do it the right way. So right now, it's definitely, their spirit is saying there's no turning back at this point. This is about positive changes. And they're actually pushing you. There's an urgency to push you. See, they're pushing you forward. And notice, look at the trepidation on her face. I don't know. And the angel's saying, come on, we're helping you. And what's interesting down here is, check it out. Her belly is full. So this is new birth. This is new beginnings. And you're being encouraged to go. We want our babies born. We're 10 months, we wait for these babies to be born. But when they come, it's like hurting. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. A lot of people are like, I don't want to handle it. But you got to go. There's no stopping it once it begins. So you're being given extra courage and extra comfort if this is what you're needing at this time. No, you don't have to panic. You don't have to, no one's cracking a whip on you. You're going to grow and move forward one step at a time. And Spirit says you're going to move forward at the right moment. And you're going to understand that Spirit is watching over you. You're not alone. You're safe. You're safe is the word that I'm feeling that needs to be stressed the most. You're very loved and you're very safe. And Spirit's saying congratulations to you. So that's the first grouping for the Divine Feminine. And as I said, we have that within us both. Now here's the Great Wave. The Great Wave has come forward. And the messages, the Divine Masculine. I'm going to laugh if they tell me to slow my roll. Okay. Here's Gabriel again. First we had 6, now we have 7. Interesting, the lightning. The lightning. There's a lot of storms in Wisconsin right now. There's a lot of crackling of energy right now. So there may be clashing of beliefs and ideas and of way things to do things right now. But Spirit's telling you that you need to stand up for what you believe in and have confidence. This is a time to claim your personal power, your independence. This is about moving forward. And that's why Spirit's stressing to you that you are safe. You don't have anything to fear. You are safe. You maybe have come through something that didn't feel safe. And so maybe that's a reason why you're feeling doubt or fear. If you see the first reading, you'll understand. But right now, Spirit's saying it's very important that you stand up for what you believe in. And it's important for you to defend the actions that you are taking, because this is your life. This is your path. Even if you are standing by yourself, because your beliefs are right and you have to stand your ground. There's no backing down. So have the courage of your convictions. Pay attention to what's going on around you. There may be people that you feel that are in authority, people that are in power, people that in your life feel that they are in authority. And you may have to say no to them. Remember today we got, if you have to say no, say no. You have to look out for yourself and for the ones that you care for and the ones that you love. Because there's an opportunity right now. For you, the opportunity is to do this. The opportunity is to challenge the ones around you. See, I guess I'm not the divine feminine because I got no problem doing this. I mean, the divine masculine. This is definitely about what's going on is this crackling and difficulty. It may be an internal conflict. It may not even be outside of yourself. It might be you. But this is actually pushing you. They're asking you to claim your personal power. Spirit's saying it's time to step up. Stand your ground, step up, claim your choice, be determined, be a spokesperson. So that could be me. Be a spokesperson on behalf of the others. Because what does the number 7 tell you? 7 says you're on the right path and it will exceed the outcome. The outcome will exceed your expectations. I'm sorry. Okay, the next message. The moon. This is interesting to me. Very interesting, because you see the wolf, the wild lone wolf hiding in the forest, and you see the domesticated dog, the collie, the loyal one, Lassie. That's the girl. There's the boy. Now, what's interesting is Haniel is looking over to him, right? She's trying to talk to him. She's coaxing him out. She's saying, look, you guys are both at the same spot. You're at the fork in the road. Here you are. There's water pouring equally towards both of you. You're right here, right? You're vibrating on the same frequency. And right now, you're being asked to pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams at this time. When you see the moon, that means there's secrets. So, do you have something to say? Because we talked about clearing up with communication. This is water is speech, is emotion. And it's supposed to be free-flowing. It's free-flowing from here, and it should be free-flowing from here. So do you need help with speaking? There are events going on behind the scenes, things that are not visible. This collie's not hiding anything, but there's something here that we're not seeing. What are we not seeing? Is it fear that's holding you back? Right now, you'll be getting important dreams. You'll be getting important epiphanies. You'll be getting important messages. And you're being asked to pay extra special attention. Remember, we were told a message is coming. Be open-minded. And it was coming from the stars. Intergalactic transmission from a place beyond time. A message is coming. Stay open-minded. Ooh, my hands are getting prickles. So, everybody has times when we feel insecure. When we're worried. When we're nervous about moving forward. And yes, sometimes we've been through some really difficult things, and there's a reason for that fear. But a lot of times, the fears are irrational. And with what the messages that we've gotten tonight, these fears they're not actually as they appear. They're illusions. The moon speaks about seeing past the illusion. So it's asking you to go to your higher self and ask your higher self, what is this anxiety that's coming up? Help me deal with this and move forward. Right now, you can tap into your psychic abilities. You can connect psychically with others. You can energetically speak. You can lucidly dream at this time, astral travel, communicate with each other. Even if you're not in each other's presence, you can psychically connect with one another. Right now, this is a period that your psychic abilities are heightened. So you're going to be able to overcome any blocks in the past that you've allowed to hold yourself back. And Spirit wants you to stop pretending. You know who you are and what you've got. You've been keeping yourself hidden. And Spirit's saying they want you to step out and allow yourself to shine. This is about standing up for who you are and speaking your truth. Whatever's going on, there seems to be some kind of unseen events that are affecting this situation. Illusions. So call upon Spirit for help. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. I have a special bond with animals for sure. Now what I'm looking at here is that little orphan kitty. That little kitty. I always think of little orange cats as orphans and how they're loved and taken care of. There's 3 of them. Okay, there's 3 little orphans that you feel responsible for. You feel responsible, and Spirit's telling you, we understand how much you love them and your concern. But you need to understand that we have them. We are taking care of them. They are watched over. You have a very, very deep connection with animals, and because of that, the spirits of the natural world are very connected to you, and they appreciate you. They're going to help you. The animals in your life, they always stay with us. Do you know that? Even when they pass, they always stay by our sides. So they are your earth angels. Mine are mine. Pay attention to your pets. Pay attention to what's going on with your pets, because they're giving you messages. And this specific bond that you have with animals is opening up special doors for you. There's something to do with the animals that are helping you. The animal messengers are speaking to you very, very loud. Okay, so cat totem, there's 3. Full circle completion, right? We've already gotten that with these with this reading. So the cat totem, even the first thing, like I said, I woke up this morning and what I was feeling was independence. I felt independence. And that's the first message that comes to me for cat. So cat totem, they're psychic.
Hi, Lisa. This is Sherry.
Sorry, that keeps coming up. I've got to give her that. So the cat is telling you, the cat is about balance, about curiosity, about independence, the definite connection to spirit, as we know here. So what the cat wants you to know is that you only need yourself in this matter. We've got this earlier today. You are the one that has the answers, not your friends, not your family. It's for you. Other people at this time are only going to confuse the issue. So it's time to strike out on your own and let go of your overdependency on others. You're relying on others. You're leaning on others. You're seeking approval from others, and Spirit's asking for you to let that go. Call upon the cat. They want you to take note of what's happening around you, because the clues are all around you and you're being shown what you need to see. So as we saw the Fool moving forward in the beginning of our reading, where is it? Oh, come on. Did I put it away already? His eyes were closed. And Spirit's wanting you to open your eyes to what's going on. The cat is asking you to open your eyes and relax. And even for right now, if what you see looks like complete chaos, Spirit's telling you, as the cat, you're going to land on your feet. Absolutely. They have no doubt that you're going to land on your feet. So that's the part that's scary. So it's easy for, if everything's moving along smoothly, to make choices and move out and speak your truth when, everything's copacetic. But when people are not agreeing with you and you're going to have to stand alone, and maybe you haven't done this before, maybe you haven't stood up to certain individuals before. They've held power over you. But again, the stress is you only need yourself in this matter. Others will only confuse the issue. So it's talking about communication. Messages, they have to do with your ability to communicate with the ones around you, or with the spirit world, or with the animals. The spirit cats are always in constant communication with spirit. They are. They bridge the realm between the seen and the unseen. That's why they always show cats with witches. You know, they're just because cats are very, very sensitive and they're very connected to spirit. So when the cat comes into your life, someone or something is trying to tell you something. So you need to listen carefully. Interesting, I'm the cat. So is my twin. So listen to your intuition and trust it. Alternatively, there's another message. The feline might be letting you know that you have the power and magic to create anything you want, which is what we were shown by Archangel, who was it that was coming forward? Raziel, the magician. You have the ability to create anything that you need. All you need to do is believe in yourself and trust that you've got the tools and the skills to accomplish what you need. And again, the cat is telling you, don't hesitate. It's time to focus because your dreams is now. It's about now. The cat people, they're extremely psychic, they're creative people, they're independent, they're unpredictable. And even in situations that are not copacetic, there's always a sense of mystery around the cat. They're very selective about their friends and they rarely cave into peer pressure. I like that. They choose their own way. But they have to be careful not to become a recluse. So, is that what's going on here? It's not the fear of others. It's the fact that you've isolated and Spirit's encouraging you to come out. Step out into the open, clear up communication problems. Okay? And the last message was for both, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The page of Michael. Truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. I know this person. It's me. Oh, that's funny. So an exciting new challenge. You've got what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very carefully. Travel. Illusion, again. Epiphanies. The owl sees past the illusion. The owl sees past the deception. The owl is the silent flyer. This is definitely about flying. So is somebody flying somewhere? In the previous reading, we were shown the world. And the world usually talks about international travel. So whatever it is, there's an exciting opportunity coming forward for you. And Michael's here to support you. Now the page of Michael. So to me, I think this is the page of swords, isn't it? Page of swords. So the page could be inexperienced. Or maybe coming across like, blunt. So you're going to get the truth. Hold on, let me make certain that it might be the page of cups. Page of Michael. I want to see if page of Michael. Page of Michael in tarot. Interesting. I can't figure out what the page of Michael might be, but it's stressing contracts and documents. So we were shown that there was an upcoming opportunity. So it's about reviewing these contracts, making sure that everything is in order. There's something unexpected. Remember, we were shown within this next month, there's something unexpected coming, and you definitely have what it takes to succeed at it. You've got the brains, you've got the ability, absolutely, and the truth. You're an honorable person. So Spirit's asking you not to hesitate, but they also, as was brought out earlier, they want you to maybe do some research. Is there something that you need to get some assistance from? This is business contracts or legal contracts. This is definitely somebody who relies on their wit to figure things out. Analytical, blunt. So I'm thinking the page of Michael would be the page of swords, because the swords are always about truth and speech. So mentally restless, energetic. Yeah, because the energy is kind of tumultuous around, right? There's clouds in the background. So it kind of like, it's got a feeling of urgency is what I feel. Passion, energy, right? You're excited. You're like chomping at the bit. You can't wait to get going. And whatever the challenge is, you're going to be able to handle it. Maybe you're a bundle of nerves, but the message is definitely go for it. because there's always going to be challenges, but you're going to be happy with the choices that you make. So you got a lot of plans and a lot of ideas for the future, and you're filled with enthusiasm, or you should be, because you're just beginning to make your way. That's the page. This is a new beginning. So if you're talking about a relationship, they're asking you to choose one that feels natural, somebody that you will be able to learn and grow with, develop your own personality and be yourself and express yourself as you are. You're very sensitive. You're very natural. And if you're not in the right company, you're going to suffer if you aren't able to express yourself and your ideas in the way that comes naturally to you. So you're very perceptive. You've got the ability to find out the truth, and you know how to ask the right questions. But you don't have the experience. So the experience might make you nervous. But Spirit's telling you not to be nervous. You've got the ability, you've got the skill, and Spirit's with you. You've got the wisdom of the owl coming to you. You're going to get wisdom as light as an owl feather. They're going to come whisper in your ear what it is that you need to know. This is all about communication, ideas, information. So you need to maybe have some help with communicating your ideas. This is definitely about conversing, sharing your ideas, coming up with something and then sharing it with someone. You're very passionate about what you do. You're not a gossiper. You've got new ideas. You're excited. This is definitely about making sure that what you're doing is benefiting yourself as well as others. At this time, though, because of the owl is about, seeing past the illusion, but also seeing through deception. So at this time, they're telling you, be careful who you share things with. There's certain people that you shouldn't be sharing this with. Whatever this is, you might be prone to sharing more confidential information about yourself. You know what comes to mind is you don't have to tell everybody what you're doing. You don't have to answer questions, probing personal questions. You don't have to. You're so honest and open that you want to. But you have to be very careful at this time, because right now you need to protect your privacy. And before you speak, you've got to make sure that you don't regret what what you're going to say. So there's certain things that you're being asked to speak your truth and stand your ground, but there's also things at this time that you are not to share, and you are not to feel obligated to share. Maybe you are somebody who's always, someone asks you a question, you answer them, but you're being told no at this time. You've got a childlike heart, so there may be ones around you that are act as though they're an authority over you. And because you're so truthful, you've got this, maybe a tension or conflict because of that. But you don't have to share this energy. You don't have to share your ideas or what you're going to do. You're an adult. If you're not in the standing in your highest power at this time, you might go into defense mode, self-protection mode. You might be looking like a victim in your own mind, or maybe you get confrontational, or you're not able to express yourself in a way that's constructive, so you might just come across like you want to cause a problem, or blunt, right, in your face. So know who to speak to and know who not to speak to. And if you feel that you are, someone's trying to whip things up, keep it to yourself. You don't owe anybody an explanation. Okay, so that's your reading. I'm excited. I'm going to put these two together and send them out. Love you guys.